Okay.
That's Cherokee 41669er, runway 1.
Complete the checklist. Throttle 1000 RPM. RPM is right there. That's 1000. Oil pressure check. Oil pressure is on the green. Fuel pump is off. Fuel pressure check. Fuel pressure is on the green. Mixture is required. Mixture rich after start. We're going to go ahead and get our taxi clearance. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and listen to the weather. Like so.
Looking for information, Quebec, time 1410, Zulu special observation. Wind is 030 at 4, visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 21, 2.7. Altimeter 29er. Visual approach in use, landing and departing runway 1. IFR departures of ground control for taxi to your IFR. Read back all runway, hold short instructions, read back all runway assignments, read back all altitude assignments. Advise Republic Tower on initial contact that you have information, Quebec.
Okay, we got Quebec using runway 1. Let's get the feel for the airplane. What I want you to do is put your feet on the bottom of the pedals. Beautiful. Take your right hand, put it on the throttle. Okay. Let's go ahead and move the throttle forward so the airplane moves. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and push on the left pedal, all the way left. All the way left. What's the airplane doing? Going left, okay. Let's push all the way right. What's the airplane doing? Going right. This is how we steer the airplane on the ground, okay? What we're going to do, let go of the power a little bit right there, is put your feet on the bottom of the pedals, and we're going to steer the airplane straight ahead. Do you see that water tower over there?
Yes.
We're going to steer the airplane straight ahead towards that water tower. I'm helping you. This airplane has dual control, so I can do everything you're doing on the right side. This does not work on the ground, only in the air, okay?
American 862 left down departure
like
to John
so.
Beach on request runway 1, taxi via Golf, cross runway 32.
Go all the way to the end and make a right turn.
Okay.
So far so good. Any questions as far as steering? It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. We're going to turn over there.
We're going to turn over there where the grass is. Follow ground, good morning, Cherokee 43080. Shelter, ready to taxi with Quebec standard departure.
Cherokee 43080, Republic ground, good morning, runway 1, taxi via Golf, cross runway 32, and use caution is at T6 southbound, abeam the ramp.
Cover that, use caution for the G6. Left on Gulf, cleared across runway 1432, runway 1 for departure, 080. Okay, now you see the yellow line?
Yes.
We're going to follow the yellow line.
Okay.
All we have to do to stay on the center line of that taxiway is put that yellow line right between your feet. Are you ready?
Put it between my feet.
Right in between your feet. Kind of an extended center line of that yellow between your feet. You ready?
Okay, yep.
I'm letting go. I'm not touching the pedals. It's all you.
So,
just like a video game. That's how we drive the plane on the ground, or the specific professional word for it is taxi.
so
Just like you're taking a cab. You follow that yellow line straight. Don't take the left turn. Now it's going to be a little thicker. See it thicker with dashes? Follow that thick dash, and then it's going to turn right. We're going to cross a runway. So we're going to look left, we're going to look right. And we're going to make sure, watch the grass, don't go on the grass. Make it to the right, yep. And we're going to make sure nobody's coming. So I'm clear on the right side to watch the grass. Back to the right.
5 Romeo. Just hold short of full length.
And we are going to make sure
Numbers of 1 that'll taxi into Atlantic.
that we don't hit anything. A little bit more to the right, tiny bit.
like there?
Like right there, exactly right there. As you're doing the taxi check, I'm going to double check all the instruments are working normally. I want to tap on the brakes, make sure my brakes work just in case of an emergency. Okay, my brakes work. Attitude indicator's up and erect, no more than 5 degrees during the turn. Heading indicator to compass, looking good right there, about 190. Turn it back indicator, looking good, normal, VSI 0, airspeed is 0, and altimeter is set within 75 feet of the field elevation, and instruments checks are complete. Next thing is going to be talk to the tower.
Very much, John.
We're going to go to the hold short line. We're going to proceed with a run-up and make sure everything's normal before the departure. All we have to do
Go outside, I'm not going to want to come back in.
is read the checklist.
Okay.
I want to slow you down a little bit. I haven't taught you how to use the brakes. Maybe after landing I'll help you a little bit. It's just the brakes are differential braking, and it's a little bit more complex than just steering. Because when you push on the brakes, if you push too much on more than the one side more than the other, the airplane's going to end up, you know, turning and drifting, okay? Checklist right up there.
2875 Romeo, arrow.
Run up check, park, brake set, fuel, and the full tank. Gonna switch to the right. There you go. Trim set for takeoff right there. Neutral. Flight control check, free and correct.
5 Romeo, right.
Thumbs up.
Departure approved, clear for
This
takeoff.
thumb going left, pointing left, aileron coming up. See? This thumb's going right, pointing right, this aileron's going up. Down the elevator, it's good, and rudder. Flight control check gave you enough test cam mixtures. Rich, 2,000 RPM.
Public Tower Ventura 8, inbound.
Alright, let's check the bags.
At 3
2 clicks.
with information
Boat,
to back.
click. The boat, suction's good, 4.8. Alternator cycle. Engine instruments. Green, green, green.
Ventura 8, Republic Tower, Roger, just
Throttle idle check close.
fly the inner shoreline to the right
Throttle
base, runway
RPM,
1.
carburetor heat is off.
Fly
Takeoff,
the
complete.
inner shoreline
Off,
for
magnet is
right
off
base,
boat, primary
Republic
mark.
Ventura
Rich.
8.
Autopilot's off, instruments, recheck doors and windows. You can close your window if you want. And all these memory items are completed.
43080, I didn't hear you call, but if you're ready, get cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, intersection Golf 080. He cleared us for takeoff. You ready?
Sure.
Let's go ahead and take the runway. Follow the yellow line with your feet and
Okay.
take runway center line. We're going to be taking off to the right, okay? Just like so. So push on the right pedal, and we're going to be taking off to the right. You see number 1?
Mm-hmm.
This is number 1. This is the runway. Double check your compass heading. This is the runway. Runway 1, runway 1. Right hand on the throttle.
Right hand on the throttle.
All right. Left hand on the yoke.
Okay.
Full throttle. Go. Excellent. Step on the pedals. Maintain center line, just like so. We're going to accelerate for rotation speed, which is about 60, 65. Okay, when I tell you, you got to pitch up nice and easy. Go ahead and bring that nose up. Pitch up, bring it up for takeoff. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Beautiful. Hold it right there. You want to see the trees. Beautiful. Right there. Excellent. Up a little bit. A little bit more up. Beautiful. Right there. Hold it there.
Your left downwind toward Jones Beach is approved. Runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Beautiful job.
We would take off runway 1.
Whoa.
Okay, relax the power right there. You can take your hand off, relax a little bit. There you go. You can fly with both hands. I got your throttle. You're doing a wonderful job, my friend.
Well,
Nervous or not too bad?
A little
A little
nervous.
bit nervous. Okay, I'm backing you up. I'm looking at what you're doing. You're doing a wonderful job. We're going to keep climbing straight ahead.
I'm a little nervous.
A little bit nervous. That's okay. It's going to get much better as we're climbing. Let's keep climbing up. Doing a wonderful job, my friend. Wonderfully job.
Okay.
It's just a couple of minutes. The first initial, wow, I'm actually airborne. Look at me. I'm actually going up.
Why does it keep going like left and right like that?
That's basically wind, you know, a little bit bumps.
Why are we turning like that? I'm a little nervous.
It's okay. You can just keep climbing. You're good. Just kind of get those wings level right there, just like so. You're doing a wonderful job. So far, so good. No complaints. So no roller coaster ride. Nice and easy. Let's go out there and enjoy the scene. All right, excellent. So we're going to be actually going to the North Shore of Long Island. It's getting beautiful out there. Keep the climb. So you scheduled this flight in September. Wow, almost a year later.
And it kept, you know, this way, couldn't do it, a bad weekend.
4975 Golf at Captree inbound with information Romeo, requesting touch and go.
You only like to fly on the weekends, huh?
Well, I have a regular job, and then I have a weekend job from January to May.
Golf at Captree Bridge.
Got it.
4975 Golf.
Okay, now we're gonna learn the first fundamental of flight, okay?
Okay.
Do you happen to see those 4 towers over there to the right?
Yes.
It's called the North Port Stacks.
Okay.
Those 4 stacks are gonna be our reference point. We're gonna proceed straight to those stacks. So what I want you to do is point the nose of the aircraft towards those stacks and proceed towards those stacks. That's going to be a straight and level.
Now, would I use the yoke or would I use my feet?
Both. Yeah, you're going to use both. So, the harmonic of using the ailerons, which is the yoke, and the rudder, which is your pedals, together is what makes you a professional pilot. So, let's go ahead and turn right with the yoke and put the nose of the aircraft right towards those stacks.
Whoa.
And that's a little bit too much, so let's go back to the left. There you go. There you go. Wonderful job. Climb checklist, landing lights off, fuel pumps off. Speed is good, mixture lean, and climb checklist is complete.
Republic Tower, Ventura 8, right base.
Ventura 8, clear touch and go, left traffic.
Clear touch and go, left traffic. Ventura
Alright,
8.
can you see those stacks or they're running away from you?
Yeah, no, I can see them.
You can still see them, okay, good. As long as you see them and you point the aircraft towards those stacks, we're good.
302 Alpha Victor over Cap Tree Bridge at 1,600 inbound with Romeo.
Okay, what we're going to do is keep it nice and mellow. We're going to climb up to our cruising altitude, and we're going to do some shallow turns. We're going to do constant airspeed climbs, constant airspeed descents, and straight and level flight. If you do very well on those, we may end up doing turns on a point, which is basically a ground reference maneuver. But before we do so, we have to make sure we can proceed directly to the Northport stacks. And what I see right now is your airplane is going to the left of the stacks, and the stacks are on the right side, getting away from us.
3610, level 190 with Golf.
Flash 3610, approach, good morning, expect time, that's my 4 right.
4 right.
Now, should I still be climbing?
Yeah, it's your discretion. I mean, technically, we have to level off at a certain altitude, so just pick an altitude you want to level off. Make sure it's not 3,000 or 4,000. 4,700, 4,300, 4,600, 4,500, 3,600, 3,200. Anything other than, like...
So where am I right now? I'm at...
Oh, let's go ahead and try and read the altimeter. What do you think it says?
I'm at 30... What is that, almost 35?
Beautiful. You can read that instrument. Beautiful. 3,500. So pick an altitude you want to climb up to.
So let's say if I did 37.
Okay. All right. Excellent. I like it. 37 is my lucky number. Let's go ahead and level off at 3,700 feet. And let's point the nose of the aircraft towards the stacks.
100, turn right 180, descend and maintain 8,000.
180, 8,000, 1,500.
Doing a wonderful job, by the way. I haven't touched the controls since takeoff.
Really?
Flash 3610, turn left
So that was just the wind pushing me? And
Yeah, pretty much.
Challenger 1500, contact up approach 128.12, good day.
Oh, it's much smoother up here. I like this.
Correction, that was
Oh, it's smoother up
128.12.
here.
That's correct, 2812.
Thank you.
wow, I didn't realize how much of a pushback there is on the... to keep it level.
You're doing good. If it's really, really hard to control the airplane and you feel like you're applying so much pressure on the forward yoke to keep it forward, that means the airplane is out of trim.
Okay.
In order to work that out, let me throttle back a little bit, make it a little quieter. In order to make it work, we have to put our hand on that trim wheel.
Okay.
So take your right hand, put it right on the trim wheel.
Okay.
What do you feel like? It wants to go up or it wants to go down?
It wants to go up, and it's very hard to push against.
Okay, so you're pushing forward. You need to forward pressure to keep it level.
Yeah.
Very good. That means you have to relieve that control pressure with turning the wheel forward.
Turning
If
the
you
wheel forward.
correct.
Don't
If
turn
you
it
want,
forward.
if you want to have relieving control pressure forward, you have to turn the wheel forward. If you feel a lot of control pressure back, you have to turn the wheel back. Let's go ahead, move the wheel forward and relieve that control pressure. So tell me what happens.
It's a lot easier,
A lot
to,
easier. Okay,
to
beautiful.
move, and it almost feels like now it's level.
Okay, let's make sure it is. Let's go ahead and let go of the controls. Aha! Now that is a professional pilot that has 10 minutes on the airplane and knows how to fly the plane, knows how to take off, knows how to do straight and level flight and straight climb, and knows how to trim the airplane. So you're way ahead of the game, okay? Way, way ahead of the game. What we're going to do
I
now...
did do a lot of flight simulator
Okay,
as a kid,
that
but
helps. That helps. It definitely shows. It definitely shows. Now you picked a beautiful day to fly. Absolutely gorgeous. Look how nice and smooth it is. Look at the water. Look at Connecticut. Look at New York. It's amazing if you have to drive from Lindenhurst to Connecticut. It'll take you about 3 hours.
3 hours.
We took off. Let me look at my time clock here. 7 minutes ago. And yeah, take about another 7 minutes to hit Connecticut. Easy, huh? Very easy.
Now, do we have to watch for other planes?
Absolutely. You don't want to hit anything. Remember on the ground I told you, don't hit anything. Same exact thing in the air. If you see an airplane, just turn away from it. Airplane climbing towards you, forward pressure in the yoke, keep coming down. Climb up, whatever it is. I'm actually monitoring the frequency for this sector, which is New York approach. So, in case there's any other airplane, we're going to hear him talk to the controller talking to him, and warning about us. Let go of the controls? Oh man, you can actually sit here right now like you're driving a Cadillac and have 2 fingers right on the yoke and just pretend like you're just taking a ride. Okay. Looks like we got straight and level flight out of the way beautifully. Next thing we're going to do is do a turn. What I would like you to learn how to do is a shallow turn, okay? So, Connecticut, I want to see a complete 360 to the right and roll out on the Connecticut heading. Are you ready?
Sure.
Go ahead, turn the wheel to the right.
So I'm going to turn the wheel to the right.
Just about right there. This is the angle you want to have. You don't want to have too steep. You don't want to have too shallow. It's getting a little bit too steep. Maybe back a little bit. Right there. Perfect. This is what you want. This is a shallow turn. I want to see a complete 360. This is east. New York is south. Jersey is to the west. And then back to Connecticut to the north. Doing a wonderful job. This is a shallow turn. When we complete that turn, we're going to do the same exact thing to the left. I want to make sure you're able to turn both directions. I think right now your anxiety level is much lower. You're
a little bit nervous taking off.
Now you're more comfortable with the airplane, right?
I didn't think I would be taking off, to be honest with you. But then again, like I tell people in my job, in computers, if you want to learn it, you got to do it.
You got to do it. That's exactly right. All my kids fly. I have a 3-year-old girl, a 6-year-old boy, an 8-year-old boy, and a 10-year-old boy. They all fly.
So, like that, right?
Just like that. Back to Connecticut. Nothing to it. Now, the next step is a complete 360 to the opposite direction. So let's do the same exact thing to the left. Let's see how that goes. Perfect. Right there. That's your angle. Shallow turn. Look outside for traffic as you're turning. Make sure we don't hit anybody.
502 at a 12 for 11 camera in the Gulf.
What a beautiful morning.
Oh,
Absolutely
beautiful day.
gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
040, back to Zion, left my 4 right.
502, 0404 right.
If that's Northport, what's over here?
Maintain 9,000.
Let me see on my map real quick.
Is that Great Neck?
I'll tell you in a second. This is Northport.
Flight 3610, heading 200.
Huntington.
Oh, okay, so that's Huntington Harbor.
Yeah, Huntington Bay to your right.
60 back.
And it looks like there's East Northport. And there is Astrakhan. You know Astrakhan?
Okay.
That's what my map says. So you know you're pretty much on the North Shore of Long Island.
Now in those turns, I raised myself almost 1,000 feet.
No, we started at 37,
Okay.
38. But yeah, we were just about right. They were just below 4,000 now and above 35.
okay.
So we're at 3,800, which is, it's okay.
Gotcha.
It's a good altitude for this.
I thought we were... Oh, okay, so we didn't cross the 4 yet.
No, we're still below 4, yeah.
Gotcha.
We're definitely below 4, yeah.
JetBlue 502 to San Jose, 3,000, altitude at 2998.
Beautiful job, okay? Next maneuver will be a constant airspeed descent. For a constant airspeed descent, all we have to do is throttle back, okay? So, Connecticut, maintain the nose of the aircraft towards Connecticut. Right hand on the throttle. Throttle back towards the floor and look for 1,700 RPM. Go ahead.
JetBlue 717, heading 310.
Keep going down, don't be too gentle. It's not a Microsoft computer, it's an airplane. Keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. All the way to 1,700. Beautiful, 1,700, let it go, stay there. Look outside, point the nose of the airplane towards Connecticut.
Okay.
And tell me what the altimeter is doing now.
It's slowly going down.
Slowly going down, okay? So, when we trim the airplane for a certain airspeed, at a certain configuration, anytime we change the power, it will try and maintain the same airspeed, okay? So the trim wheel is actually a speed wheel.
Okay.
So when we throttle back to 1,700, airplane's maintaining the same speed, but it's actually going down, okay? Give me a 180 to the north, which is back to New York, and still keep descending.
Okay, so I'm going to do a...
Basically a descending turn. Very good, shallow descending turn. Very nice.
It's funny, you know, being in as many flights that I've taken, you know, I feel like when the pilot starts to come in for, you know, that they're going one way and they got to turn around to get to the right way on the airport, to the right runway. And you hear the engines like slow down and he noses down a little bit.
That's exactly what you're doing now. Instead of sitting in the back and doing your computer science project, you're actually on the front in the cockpit, captaining the ship and telling the airplane to do what you want it to do. Let's roll out on the Northport stacks, okay? And what I would like you to do right now is advance the throttle all the way to the firewall, so we can establish a constant airspeed climb. So let's go ahead and push it all the way forward.
010, 8 miles from Eddie, maintain 2,000, till we're stuck to localize up, set out at 4 right.
Very, very nice. And tell me what's the airplane doing right now?
Well, now we're heading up.
Climbing back up, huh?
Climbing back up.
That's all the way up, or are you still not in the firewall?
No, actually, okay, that's all the way up.
All the way to the firewall. Beautiful. Let the airplane climb. And let's keep climbing back to the south towards Northport Stacks and establish a constant airspeed climb.
Now I'm going a little faster, so...
No, you're still at about 100. Just about the same speed, yeah. So far, so good?
Yeah.
I bet by now you're not even nervous anymore.
No, it was just a little nervous taking off, like I said.
Take off. Now, let's see how the landing is, all right? The landing can be a little bit more sophisticated, all right?
Virgin 3 November Heavy, descend on maintain 3,000.
3,000, Virgin 3 November.
Flight 3610, speed 180, contact.
All right.
9.1. Speed 180 over the south.
Next step will be to check the weather and see if you can talk to the control tower.
0 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 22, 2.8. Altimeter 29908. Visual approach in use. Landing and departing runway 1. IFR departures as ground control for taxi at your IFR. Read back all runway hold short instructions. Read back all runway assignments. Read back all altitude assignments. Advise Republic Tower on initial contact that you have information. Romeo. Republic Airport information. Romeo. Time 1453 Zulu. Wind 090 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 22, 2.8. Altimeter 29908. Visual approach in use. Landing and departing runway 1. IFR departures as ground control for taxi at your IFR. Read back all runway hold short instructions. Read back all runway assignments. Read back all altitude assignments. Advise Republic Tower on initial contact that you have information. Romeo.
Clear, touch and go.
Clear touch and go, San
Okay, we got Romeo.
Chucky 28 Echo, runway 1, cleared line.
Clear to land, runway 1 at 28 Echo.
Ventura 8, you're number 3 behind Chucky.
All right.
2 mile final.
This is the key right now.
Ventura 8.
We need to call the control tower. We need to talk to Republic Tower and tell Republic Tower we want to come back for landing.
Okay.
So we have to talk on the radio. The way it works, we have to tell them who we are, where we are, what we want to be doing, and what information we have. The weather is Romeo. We're using runway 1, okay? We're located over the Northport Stacks, and we have information, Romeo. And we are Cherokee 43080. If you're in computers, you probably have pretty good memory. You should be able to handle that.
You're number 3,
Alright, so, let's turn towards the airport, which is right there. About 10 degrees to the right. You'll see that big open spot. There's the airport.
Charlie Zulu is about 11 to the northwest inbound.
Gonna go.
With the Romeo for landing.
614 Charlie Zulu.
Republic Tower, Cherokee 43080. Northport Stacks, Romeo landing. Republic Tower, Cherokee 43080. Northport Stacks, Romeo landing. Let's do it. Practice before you talk.
Okay.
Let's practice. A little bit of practice.
Okay, so
Republic
Republic
Tower,
Tower,
Cherokee
Cherokee
43080. Northport Stacks, Romeo landing. Alright, let's give it another shot. Let's give it another shot. Maybe we'll get it. A little anxiety of talking on the radio, too. I know what you're going through.
So Republic Tower, Cherokee 43080.
Northport Stacks, Romeo landing. That's it. He's going to come up and say, Cherokee 43080, report the right downwind runway 1. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to repeat exactly what he says. All right? One more practice.
Okay. Cherokee 43080, Northport Stacks, Romeo landing.
Ah, you ready?
All right.
Red button, push talk. When you're done talking, let go of the button. Do it.
Republic Tower, Cherokee 43080, Northport Stack, Romeo landing.
Beautiful.
Ventura 8, runway 1, clear, touch and go. Traffic Cessna, taking the runway now.
All right, let's give it another shot. I don't think you heard us. Give it another shot.
Lima Bravo
Hold on.
ready on the east side, number 1.
Ventura 8, runway 1, clear, touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Ventura 8.
Clear, 456 Lima Bravo, repulse tower, hold short.
Hold short of 1, Lima Bravo.
All right, let's do it. Go.
Romeo Tower, Cherokee 43080, Northport Stack, Romeo landing.
43080, repulse tower, right downwind, runway 1.
Right downwind runway 1.
Right down runway 1,
080.
Yes.
080.
1, Warrior 080.
080.
080.
CSA Charlie Zulu, left downwind.
Okay, that was a success because you were able to ask for authorization to land, and at the same time, he read it back with a right downwind runway 1, and you said right downwind runway 1, you had a little bit of a break, but then you said 080. So it's completed. It's a success. You passed the test. Now, how do we do right downwind for runway 1? It sounds pretty complicated. Okay? Do you see that big white building to your right?
No.
Okay. Do you see it right now when the nose of the aircraft is
Like right in
towards
front of
it?
me?
Right in
Yes.
front of you. You see
Okay.
that white building?
Yes.
It's going to be our target. Remember earlier we had Northport stacks?
Yes.
To enter right downwind for runway 1, we have to point the nose of the aircraft right towards that white building. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Piece of cake. Let's do it.
I'm looking at the one right in front of me, right?
Yeah, the big tall white cap over there. Oh, you mean that in the trees here?
Yeah, no,
further up.
the further one.
Way up. That's the airport, right there. Put that nose right there. Okay? When we get a little bit closer to that target, we're going to make a left downwind.
Okay.
What is a left downwind? Excuse me, right downwind or left downwind, you said?
Victor NASA flyers.
I think you said right downwind.
Don't remember.
Okay, we'll verify. We're going to call the right downwind, we'll verify.
Victor ground point 6.
Okay?
Ground point 6, you have a good
So, we're going to turn left for the right downwind runway 1. Right downwind runway 1 means the runway is on the right-hand side, alright? You're going to have the runway right there on your right-hand side.
Clear touch, you got 6 here, Victor.
System 5 Golf, turn base, departure party 11.
Running base, 75 Golf.
Center 8, do you have that serious traffic left wing? That section off your forward right?
Inside, Ventura 8.
All the Sirius, you're going to be number 4 of the field.
Throttle back, keep coming down.
We'll follow Sirius and this will be a full stop, Ventura 8.
Beautiful, that's your target right there, that white hangar.
268.
North American 26862, Republic Tower.
Northport stack, 1,200 information from Romeo, down the landing.
Alright, North American 862, ident, please.
And Mike Kilo is eastbound.
Getting busy out there.
And eastbound approved, 0 Mike Kilo. System 138, frequency change approved.
138.
Sirius 6 Lima Bravo, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, 6 Lima Bravo.
Beautiful job flying that airplane, excellent.
And 0 Mike Kilo in the
When you get 1 and 1 together, you're going to take the power and put it back up to 2,500.
We'll stay under.
Warrior 00, maintain current altitude. Correction, disregard, traffic no factor.
080.
Twin systems.
080?
Wing you 1 to 2 o'clock in a mile, no factor.
Level off.
Will be underneath you and off your right wing. Frequency change is approved.
We got it, thank you.
Okay, let's turn left.
Just 68 Bravo, frequency change
Turn left
approved.
towards the ocean. Power to 25.
75 Golf, runway 1, clear touch and go.
Turn left towards the ocean. Very nice.
CSA Charlie Zulu will be a departure, party arrival, continue.
Continuing, 140 Charlie Zulu.
Beautiful. Okay, be ready. And let's see. 080, right downwind, runway 1.
So say that.
Yep.
080, right.
Right downwind, runway 1.
Here, continue the right downwind, I will call your base.
You call base, 080.
080.
You call base.
You call base.
Beautiful. After you're done talking, let go of the button.
Okay.
Okay, you're doing good. Straight towards the ocean.
Turn base.
Turning base, Charlie Zulu.
Okay, follow the Sirius number 3.
A little bit to the right, tiny bit. Tiny bit to the right, about 10 degrees right.
To the right?
Yeah, this way.
1306, gust 15.
A little bit to the right, yeah.
And tower, Twin Cessna 340 Mike Kilo.
Twin Cessna 0 Mike Kilo, follow.
What frequency are you using in approach eastbound?
I believe it's 18.118.0 or 120.05.
Got it, yeah, thank you.
Whoa.
Yep.
Mooney 42 Zulu, runway 1, line up and wait, traffic Sirius, 2 mile left base.
I'm gonna do your pre-landing checklist, and fuel is on the
60 Victor,
fullest tank,
continue the left downwind.
mixture's rich, landing light on, fuel pump's on, lights are on, seatbelt chart on, it's on the right,
Full stop.
and pre-landing checklist is complete.
6.5 miles down.
North American 862, thank you.
he will call our base. That means we're going to have to wait for him to call us. We're going to continue this way.
Okay, Charlie Zulu, runway 1, clear to land.
Right away, NA Charlie Zulu.
Ventura 8 will be departure Friday arrival.
Roger that, Ventura 8. At Tower, Cherokee 302
A little bit more to the right, 10 degrees right.
Cherokee 302 Echo, repulse down, hold short.
Hold short, Cherokee 302 Echo.
Warrior 00, you're following Cherokee traffic on a 2.5 mile left base.
Traffic in sight, 080. Traffic in sight, 080.
Traffic in sight, 080.
Warrior 00, follow the Warrior, you're number 3.
Number 3, 080.
Number 3, 080.
Beautiful. Make it right. Nice and easy. The way you do it, very nice and shallow. See, you're almost doing the whole thing. You're flying the plane, you're talking on the radio. Now this is the challenge. Can you land that airplane? Let's see if that's going to work. Let's see if that's going to work. That's the most challenging one, is to land.
4, Gus 15.
Alright, your traffic is way out there. You're good, just nice and shallow. We'll turn all the way to the runway. You're doing a wonderful job. Keep it nice and shallow turn.
Just 8 Charlie Zulu, Nassau flyers.
Affirmative.
Do you have runway 14?
Yes, sir,
Okay.
14.
See the blue tower?
14,
Fly to the blue tower.
Golf monitor.
That's your base leg. Yep.
Right on 14, let's go for Nassau Flyers, monitor ground, 14, Charlie Zulu.
Ventura 8, disregard the departure, runway 1, clear to land.
Clear to land.
He's going to tell you to clear the land, so be ready. We're number 3, but we haven't got the clearance yet.
Off your left wing, base to final.
Okay, let's turn final. Make a right turn now. Forget about the blue tower. Make a right.
6 Victor, is a full stop, you're number 3.
Roger, number 3, 6 Victor.
Give you a little bit of trim.
Continue in the left down and I'll call you back.
Continue left down, for
Right there, nice and easy. Now look straight ahead. Do you see the runway ahead of
Yes.
us? That's where we're going to be landing, right there. See that runway?
Yep.
Down runway 1.
Let's make an 862.
Point the nose of the airplane right towards that runway, please.
Point base, 862.
Cherokee 2 Echo, traffic, Warrior, 2 mile final, runway 1, line up and wait.
Line up and wait.
Help you a little bit with the trim so it's easier to fly.
42 Zulu, frequency change is approved.
Easier to fly. Like so. Okay, now, this is the key on landing.
Ventura 8, user main.
If the runway is going up, we have to bring the nose up.
Monitor ground.
Runway is going down, we have to bring the nose down.
Monitor ground.
Runway is going right,
Cherokee 2 at Echo, northeast.
nose right.
Approved, runway 1.
Runway is going left, nose to the left.
Runway 1.
That's how we go towards the runway.
Warrior 0 traffic, Cherokee on the roll, runway 1, clear to land.
Runway 1, clear to land.
Runway 1, clear to land.
080.
080.
Beautiful.
60 Victor, number 2, runway 1, clear to land.
Are you ready?
Clear to land, 60
Okay, land the plane.
I have no idea.
Don't say no ID, just keep coming down.
Delta
You can do it.
109 South, repulse tower, hold short, traffic within the mile final.
You can do it. Final check, mixture's rich, everything's good. Final check complete. We are ready for landing. Nose up a little bit. The runway is going above, very nice. Ooh, a lot of crosswind, look at that. Keep coming down. Bring that nose up a little bit, very nice. Not too much, up, up, up. Not too little. A little bit to the right.
Power Tower, Cessna 16237 is 2,200 over Northwest and on the land.
A little bit of tailwind. That's what it feels like.
237 Republic Tower.
Okay, we're going to take it straight ahead.
Runway 1.
Right downwind from
We're going to make a right at the end.
16237.
I did it!
You did the whole thing.
Charlie ramp.
Affirmative, 080 to the end, Charlie 1.
Roger, I need you up at Golf 4. If you can make the next right turn, Golf 4. Taxi Charlie ramp with me.
Gone 4 now, Charlie ramp with you, 080.
This right here.
He wants us here, so Starsky and Hutch, Starsky and Hutch.